guys, it's Miss Angie. Today we're going to be talking about math. So to moms and dads or whoever's at home, we were working on math skills every week. Your child was coming with me once a week in a small group, and we were working on very specific things for math. So the thing we were working on most was number recognition and also counting things with one-to-one correspondence, which means if I gave them a group of things, they could count them and tell me how many things were there by counting each thing only one time. So what I'm going to try to do to kind of reinforce these things at home, since we're not at school right now, is I'm going to make a video every week and give you an activity to do at home that hopefully you can make with the things that you have at home. When we were in the groups in the hallway at school, we typically played a board game or some other sort of activity. But since I can't do that now, since we're home, I'm going to try to give you guys something that you can do while we're not at school. So today what we're going to do is we're going to make a board. You can use any piece of paper you want, and you're just going to draw some circles on it, or squares, or really whatever shape. Just make a whole bunch and kind of fill the paper up with that. So you just need a piece of paper, and then you either need a dice. If you don't have a dice at home, you could even use a deck of cards. You really only need numbers 1 through 6. So like here I have some Uno cards. If you don't have either one of those, you could even just write some numbers or write the numbers 1 through 6 on pieces of paper and just tear the piece of paper up that way and just have numbers 1 through 6. So either of those things will work for this activity. So what you're going to do, this is almost like a board game you can play with your students, so you can play together. And really all you're going to do is you need something to mark the board. So here I just have some cereal. You could use M&Ms. You could even use little Lego guys or even Legos. Really any small manipulative that would fit onto this sheet. And what you're going to do is you're going to take turns either rolling the dice or pulling a card, whatever you're going to use. So I'll just roll the dice, and I got the number 2. So what we want here is for your student to be able to count how many dots are on the dice. So they'll tell you 2. So they need to take 2 pieces of cereal and add them to the board. And you're just going to take turns. So you roll it again, and here I got the number 3. So again, you want them to count out 1, 2, and 3 pieces of cereal, okay? And then you're going to try to fill up the whole board. Now, if you wanted to, you could each have your own board, and you could compete to see who could fill their board first. Or if you want to just play and just fill it up as one, that's fine too. So like I said, you could use really any small thing on here that you can find around the house. Doesn't have to be cereal, doesn't have to be, it could really be anything that will fit. And you could use dice. Now, if we were going to use cards, you could just do the same thing. You hold up the card for them and have them tell you what number it is. Okay, it's number 5. So then they would need to count out 5 pieces of cereal or whatever you're using and put it onto the board. So again, this is the skill that we're really working on. It's just, looking at numbers and trying to recognize them and counting things out. This is something that you could do even at snack time. If your child is eating some goldfish, you could ask them how many goldfish do you have and have them count them out for you. So it's a skill that you really could work into any time during the day. So every week I'll come on, give you guys an activity to do, post maybe a couple of extra resources underneath. And if you guys have any questions, you could comment under the video, or you have my email, you could ask me that way. I'm available every day during the week, all day, so you can email me whenever you want, and I'll make sure to get right back to you. I really miss seeing the kids at school, so I'm hoping to get back to school really soon. But until then, you'll see me once a week on here, but I'm available all week. Bye, guys. I miss you.